I want to respond to this comment. See, Black or POC people who pander to whiteness will always spin the block, and here's why. This commenter said, it's so insane to think about because they will always be the tokens that get spent. And this is so true. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. I've been counseling men and women for many years now who've been victims of or perpetrators of abuse. And so with this commenter, yes, the tokens that always get spent will, they'll spend so much time pandering to and overlooking, people that don't even like them just because they are so happy to feel chosen. They're so happy to be a part of something or someone that doesn't even necessarily want them. That relationship is just as superficial as they are, which is why they are the tokens that get spent, as this commenter said. But you need to also be aware of that as a Black or POC person, because they will come back and spin the block and try to use you up until the next person comes along. They will use you. They will fetishize you. They will do all of the things that maybe on the surface level might appear like they're having a relationship. They will emotionally dump. So they will use you to talk about, the mistreatment of white people towards them and all of this, and really seem like they're gung-ho on the surface, like, oh man, I can't believe it. And more importantly, they'll give you a BS excuse on why they dumped you as a friend in the first place or why they mistreated you, but it doesn't quite measure up. So be careful that you're not there for when that person has a downfall and then they want to come back and spin the block. And you guys know, I don't like to say any names, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's been some famous examples of people who have done this too. There's been actors, actresses, more recently, other types of stars with platforms. And where do they go when they get in trouble or when they get discarded by the white people that they're pandering to? Next thing you know, you see them back, line dancing with Black people, the very same people they couldn't give a damn about, or they talk junk about, or they have made it very obvious and very clear that they can't stand. Where did they go when that hit dog starts hollering, and then they get in all kinds of trouble, and careers get jeopardized, or they can't find money, and all this other kind of stuff, because this isn't just us local folks. This happens on a celebrity level, when people feel like, oh, I don't want to do Black movies anymore. Have Black actors that say that I don't want to do Black movies anymore, or there's no money in doing primarily African American films. I want to be the next Tom Cruise, because that's got them foaming at the mouth. And what happens when they don't get those Tom Cruise roles, right? They want to come back and pander to the Black audience. They want to come back and get the value of the Black dollar. So this happens on many different spectrums and scales. It's certainly nothing new. You can trace it back to even slave days and things like that. There's people that, definitely pandered. There's famous Black leaders that pandered and got into trouble for their pandering and things like that. All kinds of stuff. So this isn't new, but yeah, there will always be the tokens that get spent. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but this is so true. And but just be careful that you're not on the end, the receiving end, the one that gets used up, that gets manipulated, that gets fetishized, that spends years worth of time, sort of hanging out with people, hoping that the relationship will grow into nothing more, and they simply won't do it with you because of just the color of your skin. Thank you so much.